me. Thank them.
If even these small, instant life creatures can have such a complex society, there's more going on. That sea monkey can move whichever way it wants to, but Mount Everest or a comet or a constellation cannot. They have a certain power as animate life, and we do as well.
Yeah, but you don't get lightheaded if you try and climb up on top of a sea monkey.
No, but you might get lightheaded if you try to crawl inside of that tank. Let's talk about non-human intelligence for a minute. Scientists say that the two most intelligent non-human life forms on the planet.
The octopus.
Well, the octopus is the darndest thing. They can open up a jar. They can crawl through anything their teeth can fit through. An octopus could practically go through a doorknob.
The octopus and the seagull are the two most intelligent non-human life forms.
Actually, that's number 3 and 59. But the two and 3 most intelligent life forms that we know of are, according to many scientists, one is the ape, specifically the chimpanzee. Can we have a close-up on this? The chimpanzee,
where's the octopus?
If you could get a zoom in, has been trained to smoke cigarettes, as this one right here is doing, and to speak sign language. Perhaps even to speak sign language asking for another cigarette. Now, if they were really that smart, you're thinking they wouldn't smoke at all. But here he is, puffing away on a cigarette, chimpanzee. I mean, do you know of any intelligent apes?
It didn't bother me. Well, yeah, Cornelius.
He did 2 years till he told you to stop in sign language, Joe. As I recall. He knocked on your door and told you to stop.
Yeah, it was a frightening experience. Yeah.
That's sign language for stop.
It was a frightening experience, yeah.
So, do you know of any intelligent apes?
Cornelius from the Planet of the Apes, Dr. Zaius and whatnot, General Ursus, you remember? Yeah.
Coco.
Coco Crisp? What are you talking about? Coco Savage?
Coco, the intelligent ape that can walk upright and speak sign language.
He can't walk. It's a gorilla. Coco.
There was a gorilla that was trained to walk upright.
Oh, I saw that. He was on TV. I saw that in Robin Williams. I had an experience with a gorilla that blew my mind.
Anyway, this is the family
broadcast. He learned to speak sign language.
All right. His opponent, the dolphin.
The dolphin's not as intelligent as an octopus. Let's see a dolphin open a jar.
The dolphin, considered by some to be the second most intelligent life on Earth, considered by Jacques Cousteau to be perhaps the most intelligent life on Earth. Cynics would say, how come they can't go around the nets then? But that being said, the dolphin, I was at the New England Aquarium one time, and I saw the trainer say to the dolphins to improvise a trick. And the two dolphins talked to each other and came up with a new trick and got the fish for it. Now, they weren't talking in English, they were talking in dolphin language, but I saw that with my own eyes.
Actually, if you ever seen that movie, I think it's called Day of the Dolphin with George C. Scott. There's talking dolphins in it, and it's creepy.
You decide. Vote at WeymouthAfterDark@hotmail.com. WeymouthAfterDark@hotmail.com. Which one of these two entities? Chimpanzee or the non-smoking section, the dolphin?
I get 2 words for you why the chimp ain't that smart, all right? Lancelot Link. You remember that one? No animal with self-respect would have done that.
That's true. It seems like he's sold out to the ways of man. Here's the dolphin. Dolphin versus chimpanzee. Vote at WeymouthAfterDark@hotmail.com and register these votes.
Vote today.
Joe?
Yes.
We can't have a discussion about animal intelligence without speaking with our friend Peabo. So I'm going to travel to the land of puppets to speak with Peabo and find out his thoughts on the subject.
They never let me in there anymore.
Hey, welcome back to Weymouth After Dark, everyone. And I am here, of course, with Peabo in the land of puppets. Peabo, today's episode deals with animal intelligence. And being what seems to be an intelligent animal, I believe you had a presentation for us today. You had something that you wanted to share with us. Was it a poem?
Yes, that's true. I have a poem that I really love. It's called Tortoise Shout by D.H. Lawrence.
By D.H. Lawrence, Tortoise Shout.
Tortoise Shout by D.H. Lawrence, and it really gets me in the mood. Can I read some for you?
I surrender the floor to you, Peabo.
Okay. I thought he was dumb. I said he was dumb, yet I've heard him cry. First faint scream, out of life's unfathomable dawn. Far off, so far, like a madness. Under the horizon's dawning rim. Far, far off, far scream. Tortoise, in extremis. Why were we crucified into sex? Why were we not left rounded off and finished in ourselves, as we began, as he certainly began, so perfectly alone? Afar, was it audible scream, or did it sound as the plasm direct? worse than a cry of the newborn, a scream, a yell, a shout, a paean, a death agony, a birth cry, a submission, all tiny, tiny, far away reptile under the dawn, war cry.
Peabo.
Uh-huh.
I think you might be getting a little carried away here. You're falling off your perch a little bit. That poem might be a bit much for the air, but D.H. Lawrence, Tortoise. So, what do you like about that poem, Peabo?
Well, I have some more I'd like to read. I really like this part. Could I read a little?
Sure.
War cry, triumph, acute delight, death scream reptilian. Why was the veil torn? The silken shriek of the soul's torn membrane, the male soul's membrane, torn with a shriek, half music, half horror, crucifixion. Male tortoise cleaving behind the hovel wall of that dense female, mounted in tents, spread eagle outreaching out of the shell, in tortoise nakedness.
Stop right there, Peabo.
Was that enough?
That's enough. No,
All right.
Peabo. It seems to me that poem has some anthropomorphism in it, don't you think?
No, I just really like it. I really
Well,
can't relate.
let me explain to the audience. Something that's anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphism is when we attribute human qualities to non-human things, such as when we call a car she, or when we attribute human characteristics to animals and other non-human life. Didn't you think in the poem D.H. Lawrence was attributing some human characteristics to tortoises?
No, not really. That's just the way tortoises are.
Well, I mean, for instance, a talking cow, isn't that anthropomorphic?
No, I'm just a cow.
But you talk.
All my cow friends are exactly the same way.
They all talk.
Yeah, of course.
How come I never hear them talk except you?
Well, we talk to each other all the time.
Is it kind of like sign language, like that chimpanzee that told Joe to quit smoking?
I don't think I would say that, but, we just...
So you're telling me that you're not special, all cows can talk just like you?
Yeah, exactly.
And so...
And so can all other animals. We just hang out and we talk.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but would you consider cows to be intelligent?
Yeah.
And other animals?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I feel a bit naive here. I had no idea, Peabo. So very quickly, chimpanzee or dolphin, which one would you go with, Peabo?
Definitely the chimp.
Okay, closer to the cow on the evolutionary scale.
Definitely.
All right. Peabo, thank you for joining us. And you can read the rest of that poem whenever you want to, maybe in a future episode. Peabo, the poet singing soteriological cow. Maybe next time you'll sing for us a little bit, Peabo.
Perhaps if you'd had me back, I would love it.
I heard that you were getting married soon. Is that true, Peabo?
No, not at all.
Oh, Peabo's still on the market. Thanks very much, Peabo. We're going to return from the land of puppets to Weymouth After Dark. Join us there.